These are 10 Quest 2 mistakes that beginners make. This is a mistake that a lot of beginners, just like you, make. And this could be very bad for your mental health. Most technology, like phones, release again and again after every year or every couple of years, and that is no different with the Meta Quest VR headsets. And right now, it's a really bad time to buy a Quest. If you bought the Quest recently, there's only one thing I can tell you, and it's that I am so sorry. VR has been improving so much this year and last year with the Quest Pro's face tracking, hand tracking, colored pass-through, and the PSVR's OLED display, and then its haptic feedback headset. You know Mark Zuckerberg isn't putting any of that in his Quest 2. The Quest 2 is feeling a little bit dated, and Meta makes up for that with constant updates to the software, which makes the headset feel new and improved every few months or so. But what I'm trying to say is Quest 3 is coming out soon, so if you can hold out with buying an expensive Quest 2 for $400 and just say that for a Quest 3, then I would do that. Or the Quest 3 is looking really great except for these really ugly renders of it. Here's another one that if you spam in my comments and you tell me that you do this, I'll be very angry at you. It's you not turning off your Quest when you're completely done with it. If you don't turn off your Quest, it will just sit there like sleeping. It's not really off, and it's wasting precious battery life that you could use in wasted playing Gorilla Tag and watch J-Man Curly in VR YouTube. There are a lot of apps that are in the background if you don't shut off your Quest, and even if you fully shut it off, there are some out there like your Quest might update or whatever, but it's much better than just leaving it on. If you just get off your lazy bum and turn off your Quest, you will save good battery life. Now, one thing that everybody hates about the Quest, it is the awful head strap. The head strap is worse than how you smell, and it's pretty bad. The head strap that the Quest 2 comes with is really flimsy, made out of some really flimsy material, and it could get dirty over time. So what you should do, and what every beginner should do, is buy a brand new head strap with your Quest 2. I found this head strap that is over 50% off, and it comes with a battery strap, which is crazy because most head straps with battery packs or whatever cost a lot of money. It just compensates for the short battery life on the Quest 2. Another mistake that people make is not using extra headphones with the Quest 2. The Quest 2 comes with speakers on the sides, which aren't really the greatest thing in the world. However, there is a headphone jack on the side of the Quest where you can plug in any headphones that you want that support the jack. Plugging in some earbuds will help increase the audio quality and immerse you into whatever game you're playing. This is something that we all do when we first get our Quest, and it's just using it way too much. I did this, I still do this, but using it too much can lead to eye strain and unnecessary headaches, which will not allow you to play Gorilla Tag, which is for some reason everybody's favorite game. There are things you can do to prevent this. You can turn on this feature, which I like to call the yellow thing, or it's called night mode. I don't know what it's called, but if you turn it on, the screen turns yellow and it reduces eye strain. It has like the same effects like the gamer glasses you use, like those nerdy gamer glasses, and it just reduces how strained your eyes are. You can also reduce the brightness on the Quest, which helps even more. This mistake is for all you dirty people, and it's not keeping your headset clean. The original faceplate that comes with the Quest 2 is kind of like foamy or whatever, and it can get really dirty after a long time of use with sweat buildup and all that. So cleaning it can help reduce irritation to your face. Also, you should just straight up replace it with the silicone one, as it just feels better. It is better. Everything about it is better. Meta was giving it away for free a little while ago, and I was able to snag one up, and if you couldn't get it in time, then that's just straight up too bad. But I would highly recommend you invest in one. Another mistake that beginners make, and even I make, is not deleting the games that I do not play anymore. Most of us tell ourselves that we're going to play it again, but just like sometime later. But the problem with this is that there are these new games that are becoming free, like Population 1 and this other really cool rail shooting game. Nobody knows the name of it. You're gonna need more and more space on your Quest for these huge games. These games are probably almost as big as your big head, and so you just have to get rid of your old games like VR Chat, Gorilla Tag maybe, to have space for these really cool new games. One mistake that even I, as a professional Quest user, of course, I bought a cheap cable that I use with PCVR with my Quest. But instead, what you should do is invest into a higher quality cable to play PCVR. Better cables not only last longer, but when you want to transfer data, they have faster transfer speeds. So don't be stupid and drop a bag on a cable if you're not broke like me. That's why I'm still using that cheap cable. Another mistake that beginners make is not trying out the expensive games for free. And here's what I mean. Most games on the Quest are stupidly expensive for no reason reason. And then there's you, the broke kid who wants another game but can't really get it because of how overpriced it seems. However, I have a solution. You can play these expensive games for completely free. Meta added trials for games, and as time goes on, more and more games will have like trials you can play. They range from 20 to 30 minutes depending on how nice the game creators are feeling, and you can try them out for yourself. To find them, they are in the game store inside of your headset, and with a little bit of common sense that I don't know if you have, you can find them pretty easily. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out this one on Quest 2 tips and tricks that you should definitely know about.